Hey guys, it's Mike here again, and today we have another car review here, and it is the all-new 2016 Ford Fusion Titanium Hybrid. This Ford Fusion is in a color that was introduced for the 2015 model year, and it's called Bronze Fire Metallic. Very nice color in my opinion. I actually own a Fusion myself in this color, not a hybrid though. It's a regular titanium. Gotta say it's a nice color. It's a color that, as I mentioned, Ford introduced last year and will most likely discontinue for the next model year, the 2017 model, making it just a little more exclusive since it's only around for 2 years. Walking around the vehicle, taking a look at its exterior features here. When it comes to the exterior, nothing has really changed. We'll be looking for a possible facelift for next year's model. This one here is sitting on 17-inch wheels, 225/50 diameter tires. See the hybrid logo right there. Take a look at the sticker here. Being a titanium trim level, it is the highest trim level of the Ford Fusions. As we mentioned, it has the Bronze Fire Metallic exterior and the soft ceramic leather trimmed seats for the interior. Being a hybrid, obviously has great fuel consumption here. 42 average, 44 city, and 41 highway. It's equipped with a moonroof, adaptive cruise control, all-weather floor mats, and navigation system, giving this vehicle a sticker of 35,120. Not the most loaded Fusion that you can get, but it has some nice features. Being a titanium as well, you get the LED lights for the rear facial lights. Also comes equipped with Ford's smart key access fob. Looks like this. I have a lock button, unlock, remote start, trunk release, and a panic button. So we're gonna remote start the vehicle here by clicking once on the lock button and double clicking. Being a titanium, it is completely quiet. You can't really hear the engine start because it does start with the battery, which is a lithium battery that you get a 8-year or 100,000 mile warranty on. What we're going to do now is step inside the vehicle here. Before we do that, I'm going to show you here, having the smart key access fob. As long as you have it in your pocket or purse and you are within 3 feet of the vehicle, all you need to do is either touch the sensor on the door handle or grab the door handle with the sensor behind it and just open the door. They're located on all 4 door handles. Also, it has the Ford Motor Company as well as Lincoln Motor Company exclusive keyless entry. Every owner gets a 5-digit code that you can use to open the door. If you choose to leave your smart key access fob or key inside the vehicle. I don't have the 5-digit code on me right now, but you can as well lock the vehicle by holding the 7, 8, and 9-0 button down, or just click the sensor and the vehicle locks. So let's jump inside here. The Ford Fusion comes with a 10-way power seat for the driver, along with power lumbar, as well as for the passenger. I must say that these ceramic leather seats are extremely comfortable. Alright, let's get in the vehicle here and take a look at some of the interior features of the car. Starting off here, this Fusion has the ceramic leather interior, only available in the titanium trim level. Very nice in my opinion. I love this interior. I actually have the same interior in my own Fusion, although mine is not a hybrid. See, the door has black and also the ceramic inserts. Very soft. Rest your arm on the door here while driving. Power windows, automatic down and up for all 4 windows. Your memory seating here, 3-person memory seating. Okay, so what we're going to do, put our foot on the brake. Press the button to start. And what you notice here in a hybrid, very quiet when you start it up. Now the vehicle just started up with the battery. So if it's your first time getting in a hybrid, you might wonder what's going on because you're not really hearing anything. You're not hearing an engine start up. And the hybrid system works that way, that it will start up on the battery depending on weather conditions. So if it's very cold or if it's very warm outside, the engine might kick in depending on how much power the battery in the vehicle has at the time. So at the moment here, we're just running on the battery. And what we're going to do here, new for the 2016, is the panel right below the 8-inch MyFord touchscreen. For those that are familiar with the Ford Fusion and the titanium with the Sony stereo system, previously you had a touchscreen type of interface here. Now they have gone to having regular buttons, which I must say my 2015 Fusion has the touchscreen buttons. I do like this better, actually, I have to say. Just very nice and easy to navigate. Not too many buttons. You don't get confused or anything like that. This specific vehicle has the heated seats right here or on the MyFord touchscreen. Cooled seats is an option, as well as a heated steering wheel. This one does not have, or this specific Fusion hybrid does not have those options. Otherwise they would be located here. I assume it would be located right here. I definitely know that the cooled seats will be located right next to the heated seats button here. Now when it comes to the MyFord Touch infotainment system, I have a separate video covering that interface. So you'll have a link that pops up on your screen right now. Feel free to check that out if you're interested in learning more of the touchscreen. I won't be going over the touchscreen in this video here, just to save some time. But what I'm going to show here is when you put the vehicle in reverse, displays the backup camera, guidance lines, and obviously you have the backup sensors as well. Now, what we will be touching base on here though is, since this Fusion is a hybrid, it has an extra function on the touchscreen, which is located right here, displaying the hybrid system of the Ford Fusion. As you can see right now, the car is running only on battery, which is powering the Climate. And obviously right there is the electric motor. If the engine was on, you would see it right here. So basically this is a overlook of how how the vehicle is powered at the moment. So you can see the status is idle currently. We're going to put it in drive, electric drive, and as we drive off here, I'm going to push the gas pedal a little bit, and you see how it kicks in the fuel. And as I hit the brake, as I just touched base on here earlier, is the regenerative system that the Fusion has, that when you use the brakes on a regular vehicle, the energy that is accumulated through the brakes would just basically be heat. Now, in a hybrid vehicle from Ford, the energy that is accumulated from the brakes are used to, let me see here, it's used to charge the battery. So it's a system that Ford uses to help charge your battery in your hybrid Ford, not just by driving it, also when you are braking. So just a very nice feature from Ford since this is a hybrid. So what we're going to do here, we're going to take a look at the steering wheel. If you guys have watched any of my other Ford reviews, and especially the one on the Fusion, you will recognize the steering wheel here and what these buttons are for. Left part of the steering wheel controls the left instrument cluster, and this being a Fusion, it has some extra features on it. We're going to go to information. You actually have a tutorial where the car will tell you everything that you might want to know. You can scroll down, and it just gives you information of all the features regarding the hybrid. I'm going to go back. It has brake coach, just like I mentioned regarding the regenerative system here that charges the battery. Tells you exactly what to do. We're going to go back here, battery display, tells you all about that. And then obviously you have your miles per gallon. This is a brand new vehicle with 3.4 miles on it. It doesn't really have any miles per gallon yet. You have your trip meters and so on. The right instrument cluster is controlled by these buttons right here. You can control your entertainment, your phone, navigation, climate from a touch on the steering wheel, as well as being completely, and I will show you that real quick here, voice activated as well. So you can set the climate in your Fusion by voice activation.
Please say a command.
Climate, set temperature 65 degrees.
Did you say 65 degrees?
Yes.
Setting temperature to 65 degrees.
And that's how easy that is. Very nice system from Ford, with everything being completely voice activated. You never have to take your hands off the wheel to change any setting in the vehicle. Very nice sound system from Sony, 390 watts. 2016 Ford Fusion is powered by a 141 horsepower strong engine. It's a 2-liter, and then also along with the 88 kilowatt strong battery. Combined, you have a engine of 188 horsepower. Makes it a strong engine in the hybrid segment as well as in the Ford Fusion segment. It's the second most powerful engine, only loses out to the 2.0 EcoBoost engine with 240 horsepower. transmission is a CVT transmission. Alright, out driving here and I'm going to demonstrate the hybrid system here and the regenerative power of braking while you're driving. So I'm going to hit the brake here driving down the street. As you can see, it's currently charging the battery as soon as I hit the brake. The vehicle is currently only powered by the battery. Also, what you have here on the right side is an efficiency meter, which is currently not showing at the moment because of a very short test drive here, but the vehicle will show you the best way to get the best fuel consumption in driving your Ford Fusion Hybrid. It's just a very nice car to drive. It's actually the second strongest powertrain, so to speak, in the Ford Fusion lineup, except for the 2.0 EcoBoost engine. Being, as I mentioned earlier, the 141 horsepower engine, along with the battery power, combines to 188 horsepower powertrain in this hybrid. So it's actually a very sippy car with the CVT transmission. It's not slow at all or anything like that. It's more powerful than the 1.5 liter EcoBoost of 178 horsepower. It's 10 horsepower more actually, and a whole lot better gas mileage, obviously. So what we're going to do here, we're going to take a look at what we have as well. We have a USB port there, SD card holder for the navigation. You have your cup holders here. You actually have your eco button here, just to maximize your fuel efficiency. Also, what we have here is not just cruise control, you have adaptive cruise control. So if you turn it on, you can set the distance for the adaptive cruise control here. You can shorten it and make it longer. Very nice feature. Have your sunroof here. It's a little rainy day here in Pittsburgh today, so not going to open that. The trunk in the Ford Fusion takes a little hit regarding cargo space because of the lithium battery in the back here. So right now there's floor mats and everything here. You see this little shelf comes up here, that is the battery underneath there. So the trunk space in the Fusion is 12 cubic feet of cargo space versus 16.3 in a regular Fusion. The seats do fold down. I'll show you that. By pulling that lever right there. So if needed, you can still pack on some more cargo here. Capless fuel tank is a Ford Motor Company and Lincoln Motor Company class exclusive as well. NASCAR inspired, designed for you to only stick the nozzle in there. You never have to worry about releasing a gas cap and having fingers smell like gas or having an annoying check engine light or anything like that. Just a very nice feature from Ford. You have your sunglass holder right there, as well as your moonroof operating system right there, interior lights, etc. Now, just to touch base on some of the news for the 2016 upgrades here, what you've been seeing here is a titanium and we touch base on that. Now, if you choose to get an SE, you can now get a cold winter package where you would get remote start as well as all-weather floor mats and heated seats, which is a nice upgrade. You don't anymore have to get the luxury package where you get the leather seating to be able to get the heated seats. You can now get heated seats for the cloth seats as well. And also available for the SE trim level are new 18-inch black painted wheels, as you can see right here, among others. So as I mentioned earlier, we'll be looking for a facelift, most likely for the 2017 model year. Until then, enjoy this 2016 Ford Fusion. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.